It's Demon here, and today we are talking about Red Dead Redemption once again, and we're talking about the map. And I know this map picture is a little bit fuzzy because I didn't get the best picture, but we're not talking about anything on the map, luckily. So today we're going to be talking about other stuff around the map. We're going to be talking about the borders of the map in particular. So we're going to be talking to see if we can actually leave these borders. So as you can see, surrounding this whole map over here are borders. It's just borders that supposedly end this map. And this is a supposed map, by the way. I don't know if this is the full map or actual map. I have not seen if it's actually confirmed to be the map, but if it is, this is the map that we get. And as you can see, there are borders, and it just looks like mountainous terrain. All this looks like mountainous terrain except for a little bit of water over here, some more mountainous borders, and water. So first off, let's talk about the mountainous borders. And I think they're mountainous borders because of this picture right here. As you can see, in the trailer, he walks in his horse, and you can just see mountains surrounding the place. Just mountains. I guess that could be one of the different regions of the map, maybe the snowy region of the map. But I think that is the border, if I'm not mistaken. And in most of the trailer, you can see mountains in the background. So I do think that all this right here is just mountains. Just a bunch of mountains that you cannot obviously go past because that's the end of the map. So what do I think is going to end up happening? So can you leave this map and leave the border? So let's go with the mountains first instead of the water. So first off, mountains. As we know in GTA 5, if you go out too far, your boat will sink into the water and a shark will attack you. Unless you're in GTA Online, then you'll just die instantaneously. But if you go out too far, you will be killed by a shark or by dying, depending on what mode you're on. So I was thinking, these mountainous areas, there is probably a few ways. The first way is obviously they're unscalable, they're unclimbable, so you cannot get out of the map because they're just impossible to climb until someone, of course, glitches their way up there or something like that, or cheats their way up there. But that's my first thought, that they're just unscalable. So you just cannot get out because they're unscalable. My second thought is that there might be hostile things up here, like the shark in GTA. There could be mountain lions, bears, wolves, people that are just waiting up in these mountains or whatever, just waiting to attack you. As soon as you get up there, you're just gonna be smacked down and killed, just by these really powerful enemies that you have to fight, but you can't kill them really. Maybe you can kill them, maybe you can't. Who knows? But you have to fight them, and you'll be killed, and more of them will come if you actually end up killing them. More of them will come. So it'll be really cool to see. Just to see something like that. Just to see like a shark, or I guess not a shark in this case, but like a bear or something like that just coming for you and eating you alive. It'd be super interesting to see. And then of course I thought about another way. If these are mountains, that means they're going to get very cold. So maybe if you go up there, you'll just die of frostbite or freezing. Unless these isn't mountains, maybe this is like a desert. Maybe you'll die of starvation and thirst because it's a desert. But yeah, I think you're gonna die one way or another. Most likely, I think it's gonna be from an animal or something, or maybe people. But it might be just from like freezing to death. So it will be really interesting to see what happens on this mountainous terrain right here, if you can leave it or not. And if you can, I only think you could probably go to the end of this border before you actually get killed. Which moves us to the water escapes. As you can see, there are two places on this map, at least, where you can see you can escape from water. And as you can see, in Red Dead 1, you could not swim. As soon as you went too deep into the water, like, after you went knee-high into the water, you're fine, but after that, you're dead. Even though that doesn't make sense. But in this game, we saw him go into Swampland, which isn't that deep. But I think he might be able to swim. I'm not sure, but there is a few islands here, as you can see. So there's definitely going to be a boat in lease. Maybe you can control that boat. Maybe you don't control the boat. I don't know if you control the boat or not, but there seems to be something like islands around here. So maybe there is a boat that you can control, which means that you can get out. Of course, the most obvious explanation is that there's only a boat from these islands. There's like a boat that goes back and forth from all these islands, and that's all. So you cannot actually go to any place else except for these islands. Which means that you can't swim, you'll probably just drown. Unless there is a boat that you can actually control, then you can go all around here. And I want to see what's on these little red areas here where you're not supposed to be able to pass. Are these something that we can get onto? Are these more mountains? Or is these something else? Maybe like a desert or something, who knows? But if you actually can control a boat or swim, and you actually go all the way to this area right here, outside of the map, there are several things I think will happen to you. First off, obviously, a water creature, maybe like crocodile, I guess maybe like something like a shark. I don't think, maybe a bull shark, because bull sharks can go into fresh water, I guess. But I don't think they'd put a shark in there. But maybe a crocodile, maybe some kind of carnivorous fish, maybe even a sea monster, I don't know. But I think the most likely explanation would be that your boat breaks down and it sinks and you sink with it and die. Unless you can swim, but who knows. I think you probably can't swim, but you might be able to. But if you can, and you go out there and your boat does break down, maybe you can swim a little bit farther and see what happens. But probably something will attack you, like an animal or something. I hope this is going to happen. I hope it's not like, oh, we're just going to cheap out the maps, or it's going to be like an invisible wall, or like after you go to a certain point you'll just fall off the world because we don't have that world planned out. I think it's going to be something like animals are going to attack you, there are going to be unscalable mountains, or maybe you just can't swim and the boat's just going to fall down, because I hope there's going to be a boat in there. Because I would love just to be boating all this area, going to these islands and stuff, especially this one. This one looks really interesting. Because it doesn't have any names on it or anything, it's just a little island. I definitely want to go to this part right here, this little part over here, and this little part, because that's not that has no names on it. But it'd be really cool to have a boat, because then you can just boat around here. You could boat all up and down these little ravines and stuff. And it'd be nice to be able to swim in a Red Dead Redemption game, because some people in the Old West probably knew how to swim. Not everybody, but some, like people that live close to water. So maybe you can actually swim, but if you have a boat, that'd be really cool, because I would love to explore these waterways. Especially if it was like Grand Theft Auto 5, where you could dive down. That'd be really cool, because there's probably a lot of hidden mysteries under these waters. It'd be really cool to see. Unless you can't, because then there's nothing under the water, probably. Maybe there is some stuff, but probably barely anything. But yeah, it'd be really cool to see, like, if you have a boat or something like that. But it'd be really cool to see what's beyond this map, and to see what's actually going to happen in the map. Like, are you actually going to be able to get out of the map? Or is it going to be, like, unscalable walls, your boat's going to break down? I can't wait to see, but I think they're going to put something in there that's going to be pretty awesome. I'm hoping it's going to be like animals or people that attack you when you try to go out of the mountainous area. And I hope it's going to be like your boat sinks and you can swim, but something's going to attack you, like a big shark, or not a shark, I guess, but like maybe like a big ass crocodile or something like that. That'd be awesome. Anyways, that's this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. As always, my friends, stay sane, because Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming out, so don't lose your sanity just yet. Hey guys, D-Man here. Just saying, hope you liked this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share, and all that nonsense. But anyways, I hope you have a good day, because, you know, the video's over. And I hope you watch more videos. Go ahead and click these videos, or click subscribe, you know. See ya.